Hello. So I didn't really get it done last night because it was just like late at night. So it was just fuck it. We're not getting it done. I still need to explore up here. Oh dear lord. I bet you one of the toy trucks is up here in that fog. Right, so I need to get 5 beams to there. So I need to get this bugger over here to get some steel beams made. And the steel beam factory is right there. You can see the smokestacks, chimneys. I mean, this is the heavy crane I normally use. Not the heavy crane I normally use. This is the one I got first. But whatever. It gets the job done. It's just the other one can lift more weight. Well, I'm here, so I may as well grab this fucker. No, the fallen beam is gone now. Our fallen tower is gone now, so. Fucking hell, man. I hate these boulders with a passion. I may as well just go straight there. I'll just spend a service token. I'm not going to use them for anything else, so I'm right there. I may as well just get the fucker. I hit the handbrake, for fuck's sake. Right. We've now got 14 steel beams. I just need to get them to... Which means I have to get this down there. What if it's... fucking turning circle of the gods? You see how slow it is to fucking actually turn? Let's just dump this in there. Right, now we have all the steel beams we need. Enter that vehicle. Reset to the river base and get the 5 beams we need. Wow, I was almost perfectly lined up with that. Oopsie. Then we just gotta get this to the radio tower. Oops, yeah, that's where the power cable is. That's where we're going. Why did it stop? Now we need to get an infrastructure of that and that. So we got to get the trucks all the way out there, which means our best place to get them up there. Sevo! Stop it. Would be here. Going down there. I don't fancy coming here and doing a turn that way. I'd rather take the truck down this way. Or come around here and down along there. And then the option is either go that way and up here, or up here and then along there. The other option is just a giant fucking bridge, but we're not going to go for that one just yet. Right, so either there or there. I'll just send them along the route and we'll see what they do. I'd much rather go up the mountain this way. The biggest concern is going over that. We'll see how they do. Will they be able to get over the rock or not? If not, I can just take the sand in and just put some sand down and put a nice little gradient down for them. Ah, so it's all Vorons. Oh yeah, I made it turn that way for that reason. How about you? Are you going to be affected by that wee bump? No, you're a Voron, you should be fine. Just push him through. Ah, you little fucker! Alright, yo. I'm going to have to adjust you to make sure you don't try and go through the fucking... Why are you so determined to fucking go that way? Just go around! Go around it, for fuck's sake! Why are you so determined to get into that? So give him a bit of a helping hand there. Push his ass along this fucking line. I don't care. Just get him going. I mean, this is the fucking vehicle that is supposed to go into unknown terrain with no roads. And it's not able to do it. Whereas the fucking Voron, which is supposed to need roads, is the one that's just ignoring all the terrain and doing what it wants. And is actively having to push this fucker along. That's coming along just fine. It's actually pushing this thing up the hill. Like, a Voron should not get stopped by a little bit of deep mud, so... But then again, a scout vehicle should not be stopped. Right, we need to cancel that. Because he's just got pushed off the route entirely. Start from back there, we're on solid ground. Don't worry, the Voron's coming, it'll help you up this hill. Or it'll just run you over because you're taking so long. See, why is it trying to ignore my waypoints completely? Hit him up the ass and push him. That's it. You push him up the hill. The other truck should be fine getting up that hill. Oh, fucking just push him over it. Alright. Let's let this truck get around a bit. Right. Voron's having no shits about this. And there it is right there. We could have literally just suicided off the hill to get down there, but I'm not doing fucking maintenance on the road. I don't have to. If this vehicle's a problem, I'm not doing road maintenance on the fucking track for no reason. There's the one ahead. The scout's already in. This shouldn't have an issue going over this because it should just doink itself down. Right. That one was having issues because it's weight. We'll need to line it up better to get down there. Right, now that's been sorted, and I just need to get the cable layer out there. I could go down here, up here, to get to here, and then I could bring the cable through here. Like, literally just through there and straight down this path here and into town. Or I could take it from here, drive it right across, and then go from here straight to the power station. That's a special plan. Oh, fucking. I keep seeing the cable symbol and think it's cable layer, but there's only one cable layer in the game, so there's no point in having a category for cable layer, because cable layer is... See, I wish they had a variety of cable layers. This way I'm not interfering with the route. Why are you refusing to go up a hill? Like, where did it fail? Ah. Do that for us now. See, it's sending this a vehicle like that along that route. Why? I'll fix that at some point. That a vehicle like that should be able to go over any terrain. And the other cable there, by the way, the tractor, it only does 2.2 meters a second. This one does 2.5. Yeah, I don't know why there's such a humongous difference. And it is a humongous difference when you're going over such large distances. Right, so let me. At that first corner, I'm veering. Oh no, I can't go veer off there. I have to go all the way up to here. Around and down to get to that electrical field. That's rock, and I can't go through rock. I know there is a maybe route, so you pass that first rock on the left.
I just received a task that seems like the perfect palate cleanser. How do you feel about helping promote science? The beauty is that you don't even need a PhD for this one. Just bring a truck of supplies and some generators to an archaeological dig nearby. You know what? I think you really nailed that last task. Just like all the others so far. Before you arrived, this place was cut off from the world. And no water and no electricity either. And look at it now. Well, still not much of a looker, but you really resuscitated it. Feel the accomplishment yet? Sometimes it's delayed. Don't know about you, but I could really use a weekend poolside with one of those little umbrellas in my drink. Anywho, I can almost see the end of the task list now. How about making it a real home run? I know you're up to it.
I hate that woman. Yeah, this one's decently good for fucking picking things up and moving around without having to stop and deploy all the time. This one, you just keep dispatching the vehicle. You just keep dispatching vehicles because it'll just eventually stop being a pain in the ass. Why did that one fall over when the last one didn't? There's no reason for it. It's just randomness added in to annoy you. There is just pure bullshit on their part, like for these infrastructure requests. As soon as you get a track that's working, they'll just randomly change the stats of a vehicle and make it fall over where you like it or not. I know we're not near done because I seen when I loaded in there was 9 objectives to complete, 3 side objectives and 6 infrastructure or something like that. Or is it 6 or 3 whatever. There's 9 definitely of the main objectives complete, and there was like 3 side and 3 infrastructure or something along those lines. Yeah, getting the Arctic lorry through that's maybe a pain in the arse. Serpent's Path. Seems about right. Why? Why are you not responding? You fucking pile of shit.
Jeez Louise!
Why?
Didn't know what to expect when I read Solar Radiance Lab on the map, but it certainly wasn't this. And to think you're bringing this back to life. I envy you again. Honestly, for starters, you only need to clear out all the debris, but still, this place is really something.
What in the name of fuck happened there? It just suddenly turned into the wall. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Why are you so determined to fail all the time? You are absolutely determined to fail. I mean, it has made it through before. Why can't it make it through now? Oh dear lord, and that's got to get up to there. Just stop failing, man. You have done the route before. Stop failing on it for no reason. Why are you so determined not to land on that roof? Stop being determined not to land on that roof. Stop pulling yourself out for no reason. For fuck's sake, I am not moving the mouse forward. Honestly, I think there's a ghost person here, like, fucking controlling my vehicles. No doubt I'm clearing all this out because they want to get a convoy up there. I mean, this is seriously annoying with this fucking shit of the route. Like, I set it up, they get the cars through, and then they're like, oh, well, what? Oh, well, even though you got the vehicle through, we're going to send vehicles that are completely different to the ones you got through, and say, ha ha ha, you can no longer get these through. Right, so that one obviously isn't a movable container. What are you doing? Move in the direction I'm moving my mouse, for fuck's sake. I honestly wonder if someone's got a fucking candid camera watching my hand movements and try to replicate them onto the mouse. And they're just failing completely, and that's why I'm getting such bad results. Because this is nowhere near what I'm doing with my hand movements with the mouse. Right, you can't be arsed with. Same with you, I just can't be arsed deploying the crane to get you. I mean, you're clearly in the way, even though you're not being requested to get moved out of the way, so... Right, now, onwards and upwards. Like, all this clearing is clearly for to get a convoy through. An infrastructure request. Right, so what's that other one doing anyway? Nor am I, don't worry about it, Alexa. They're determined not to get through, aren't they? They're determined that you're going to have to go tarmac this entire route. They're absolutely determined to make you tarmac as much of this route as possible, aren't they? I hate this fucking... They're absolutely determined that you have to tarmac as much as possible. If your vehicle got through, I should not have to go back over it again. Alright, I should not have to go back over this route again to fix the errors from your vehicle being lesser and inferior to the one you sent. Like, your dumbass sent that vehicle there, not me. You should... Why would you send Vorons on the route? Why was the Vorons on the route in the first place? There should only be vehicles that I'm going to be going to go around the route. Oh, I missed my turning, didn't I? But there should never be vehicles on that route that are not going to be going on it for the fucking route itself. There should only be vehicles capable as the one that is going on the route. And they sent the fucking Vorons. There should be Vorons going around it just now, not fucking scout vehicles. And the scout vehicle is a fucking scout vehicle. It should have all-wheel drive and fucking... a minimum all-wheel drive and diff locks as a, like an optional, but all-wheel drive should be in that vehicle. There should be all-wheel drive on that fucking vehicle, and it's doing nothing on purpose. Why are they using the vehicles I have if they don't match the stats of the vehicle I have? They can at least make up a new vehicle as a fucking civilian vehicle and say, look, this is a civilian vehicle. It doesn't match the stats of the vehicle you have. You're just going to have to work around that. Fine enough, but no, they're sending a vehicle I have. And why? Just match the stats of the vehicle I have. It's like the vehicle they're sending as well. Even though it's one of the vehicles I have, it wasn't on the route to begin with. It wasn't actually on the route. Right, so here's where it's failing, is up here. Because it doesn't like going up this hill. Right. I mean, it's an absolute retard, this vehicle. Oh, so it lists the ones that are vehicles to go for. Right, okay. I mean, that vehicle is an absolute fucktard. Why? Why would you not send it with all-wheel drive at minimum, man? Just fucking all-wheel drive your way through it. And it's going to get to the sand, and it's going to drive over it, and it'll be like, oh, well, I can't drive on sand. Anytime there's a gradient on the fucking track, it says, I need tarmac. I just can't do anything without tarmac, man. I need tarmac everywhere. I need to have tarmac on every bit of terrain so I can go forward. Hey. Just watch it, just not make it up there, despite the fact it's now got a perfect fucking road right to be up there. Might take some time for it to get out there as well. Yeah, those big pipes are also going to be a problem. Yeah, and they expect you to have a heavy crane by this point, so... Clearing big pipes like this shouldn't be an issue for you. Timber! Just toss the caber. That was close. Come on! You can totally fit through here. Oh, it decided that it can do it now, did it? Why waste time picking it up? I don't get why every single request now has to be fucking super hard, and it's like, gonna fuck off. Stop going into that! Oh, fuck you. Come on, fuck would you? Stop turning of your own accord. I never validated you to turn to the left and you fucking just turned to the left. That thing should be locked in place as soon as it picks something up. Like, there should be a brake on the fucking crane to stop it from turning. Unless I ask it to. Whatever, fall there if you want, just don't roll back into the circle. I don't give a fuck as long as you're not back in that circle.
Now that the entrance to the lab is clear, all thanks to you, it's time to get some materials in. You don't really need to bring them on your own, though. Just plan a route for our trucks from the concrete plant. Oh, and the lab's piping system needs a little repair. Just a few valves that need installing. No biggie.
Alright, so from the concrete slabs, we could easily like just go down to here and bridge right across to there and drive on in. And that would be the shortest route possible. However, that would be 8 concrete slabs to get across there. It'd be 8 logs to get across there. That's clearly where the bridge used to be. What about there? $70 across there, and then you could just drive around. Like that. There's a much longer route and it would be safer. Just try and work out if there's anywhere it'll be easier to get the fucking trucks up. God, we could always come out here. Well, let's have a look at the... So we're starting from there regardless of what we do. There's plenty of concrete here I could pick up and put into there to get slabs. There is absolutely no fucking trees anywhere near that. To get logs out there would be a nightmare. So I would have to use concrete to do it. And there's lots of concrete there to make concrete slabs with. So that isn't exactly the issue. And we have 2 sitting there already. So I could easily get the slabs out there and get a bridge going. That's not an issue. Then driving up there and down there wouldn't be an issue. What about a less wide concrete bridge? We'll have to go out there and check the terrain is level enough. for that. But that would do. Just like a bridge like that, that should do it. So long as the trucks get on it, that's not an issue. Although we might want to start it from there. Now, what type of vehicle are we getting here? Vorons. Shouldn't be an issue. Oh, hang on, we're going up here. Okay. So I'm going to have to clear some concrete bits at the way. Well, luckily the crane is still there. And then I'm going to have to make some concrete slabs. Ah, so it's going over there. That's fine. That's the final infrastructure route I have to do though. So. Five more trucks I've got to go out. Right, so it's been Vorons going along the way. Oh my god, why do they... Yeah, so a concrete bridge there is not an issue. And this is where they're going, is up into here. And yeah, so this just needs to get moved. There's a fair few concrete slabs right here. Why are you going for the one all the way over there? I mean, it's got to get moved at some point, but will you stop targeting things so fucking far away? It's literally right below you. Target it. This is another thing they need to fix, is the targeting system. Like, we'll have a look at the terrain he's going through. It's not that bad down here. Yeah, there's nothing about that terrain here that's going to be bad for the Vorons. So all it needs, I mean, there's a bump there, but they'll just go over that. So all it really needs is to get the concrete slabs. I know I've got a side objective to do. This... I'll drive it as far as I can. I want to get the infrastructure route going first. And then... So I only need 4 slabs. So I've taken enough concrete with me to get 4 slabs on, get the bridge built, and then get the infrastructure route going. And there is quite a bit of concrete here as we're going. Why can't I take big rocks like that to the concrete plant and just dump them in? You know what I'm saying? Like, that big rock there should be worth some concrete. Maybe it is, I don't know. I'll have to try taking it down. That's an experiment for another day. In fact, why not just take one now and see if it does turn into concrete? See, it's doing the infrastructure route request now, fine. It's just been a dickhead. It completed it the first time, no issue, and now it's like, oh, we've got to have a dedicated bit of power. Fucking piece of shit route it is. The Vostok got through easier than it did, so fuck it. But let's just check. Can it make these rocks into concrete? It doesn't highlight blue on the map, so I don't think so. But you know what I'm saying? That you should be able to turn rocks into concrete. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. That should be a concretable resource. No. Well, it was worth a shot, okay. I've carried 7 with this truck before, so I may as well just rejiggle the bridge to be 5. That'll avoid that wooden thing in the middle that way. Hey, give me that bridge. Oh, that's the maximum limit of the bridge, isn't it? Ah, that's the problem, is the bridge has a limit on how far it can go. Damn it. Oh well, we'll just have to put up with that wooden bridge bit being in the way. Let's just fucking boil it and we'll see how it goes. You're gonna be the worst one, so you go. Honestly, the Vorons won't give a shit. I honestly don't think the Vorons will give enough of a shit to care. The worst bit's going to be this bit of the bridge where they're going to go over the wooden bit. Scouty made it over, so the Vorons should. There's 3 Vorons, okay. Yep, they're not giving a fuck. Nobody's caring about that car parked up there either. So it's 4 Vorons I have to get through. That's fine. I suppose there's a reason why it's easy. Right, so get that truck there. I'm not asking for the fucking. Why did you go backwards? I mean, I pushed E instead of W, but that shouldn't make it go backwards. That shouldn't do anything to it. Now, those things are only worth 400, so I am not going to waste my time with them. That's fucking dog shit. That is 5 grand right there. I don't know how much the solar panels are worth. That's worth 1.5 grand, so there's a lot of money just sitting there.
I never thought I'd say this, but this is the final link in the local power grid. Once you install a transformer in the power substation next to the lab, the circuit will be complete, and there will be much rejoicing and throwing of caps in the air. Seriously, though, it will be a major breakthrough.
I got a fucking Arctic through here once, I'll do it again. Although it's going to change where the Arctic goes through. Seville, would you just please... Right, a fucking truck is going to go up this hill without an issue. And then we have to get our turn off. Which is right there. Which is where I'm going to have problems, because that's that fucking... There we go. See, a real driver can get through better than the AI can, so that's why I rather just left it to me to get the fucking truck through. Problem was that trailer trying to get back onto the straight and narrow. How did you get turned like that? Why is this whole road suddenly turned into fucking deep sand? Again, does the weather affect the terrain in that regard? Okay, I'll just bring the fucking tow truck out and I'm just going to drag the fucker where I want it to be. Seville, can you just lay down? Please lay down and rest. I was trying to see if the dirt there was not as deep as the dirt over there, because most of the time the dirt isn't actually deep. Seriously, the fucking tow trucks seriously just bounce this much?
I took a closer look at that camp, I remember reading about it in a newspaper. These guys were digging some distance from here, looking for an ancient temple or something. Got its location from a stone tablet, but I guess they were a bit off. Then, some construction workers dug up an old wall with their bulldozers, and the scientists rushed over here. I heard they were really excited about what they found. Until the storm filled their dig with sand. They don't seem too bothered being back at square one, though. You've got to give them that.
I'll drive this back to the base, drop off the slab. I have extra, and then I will reset it over to where it needs to be. Oh my god, sometimes this fucking game, man. I've got almost 300,000, I could buy a couple of vehicles, but like I said, I'm not needing any vehicles, I just buy them for the funsies. Right, now, where does this need to be? Elamir. River base might be easier for that. Seville, gonna just settle down, boy. Stop bouncing around like a fucking ping pong ball. So that dog needs to fucking just sit these arse down and just settle down. He's got ants in his pants. I'm going to go down to the fucking pet store. That's it, pet store, and get some fucking dewormers and see if that's what's causing him his issues. I suspect it might be because it's been a while since he last had his last dewormer, so it could just be that. And again, note, the sandstorm's blowing, and yet I'm not having any issues with the performance now. Because fucking V-Sync's off. Alright, there's one there, there's one there. Doesn't even need the stabilizers. Right, now let's get these two down there. Right. The Arctic is a fucking pain in the arse getting through here, but it got through, so hey ho. I mean, it got most of the way on its own. The only real trouble was at the final bit there, and I just had to use a fucking tow truck to pull it right through. You'd think at least if there's deep mud there, you'd see it visually appear as this goes over.
These eggheads are one funny bunch. They haven't even finished digging this temple, but they're already salivating about another big memorial complex nearby. They found a hint to its location on the wall they're digging now, and they want our help locating the place. The professor in charge says he wants us to find a safe box with some old manuscripts from his colleague somewhere in Elamir. I guess that colleague is in evacuation now, but was so excited to hear about the discovery that he doesn't mind his safe being broken into. I guess he also won't mind an insurance rainfall later on. Anywho, can you drive over there and find the safe?
Do 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 do. Oh dear lord, that's a big search area. What does a safe even look like? I mean, it's a safe. Duh. Is it on the ground? Is it on a rooftop? You'd expect it to be near one of the houses. Since he lived there, you know. It might be under a rooftop, so I can't see it from the sky, so... What's closer? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you so determined to go into a wall, man? Like, every time I drive over this, like, some vehicle will try and pull itself into one of those walls. Like, I never turned right. Why did you turn right there? Stop aiming at that wall. Get away from it. Oh. It's not the vehicle's fault. Every vehicle that goes along there somehow manages to fucking steer itself. And it's just because this one has such a good turning circle that it fucking does it so extremely. Not gonna be that lucky, eh?
Good job finding the box. Now, could you drive it to the Egghead affiliated translator in Tiffle? The professor told me he's going to name whatever they find after us, too, if you do. Ain't that guy sweet? And weird.
Alright, so it's how do I get in there? Yeah, I could probably get in there. And just pull it up. Oh. And this is going to be an interesting drive. Right, yeah, we go. Got out with it. I don't know how I managed to get in there like that, but I managed to do it. Right, now to get to Tiefel. I could have went the other way, couldn't I? Well, to be honest with you, I don't know what way's shorter, so without looking at the map, and I'm already down here, so I may as well go. Right. I've not seen anything about infrastructure requests being completed in a while. I'm going to assume that all the infrastructure is done for route requests. Right now, where am I going in Tiefel Town? Right. Right, follow this tarmac road until there's a left-hand turn. Oh. And then I'll check on the infrastructure. Make sure they're all done. Wow, that's a big embankment there, isn't it? Oh, there it is there. Whoa. Don't know why it just goes super speed sometimes. Toy truck. Aha, and it went up to 3. So it's not just picking them up, it does it. It's getting within a certain range of them.
While you're delivering the supplies to the archaeologists, could you also take care of another small errand? This one is from that translator in Tiffel. He says he found the location of some tablet he's been chasing for years in those papers. Could you go and check the spot out? Shouldn't take you too long.
What's the objective? Oh, sweet fuck. Doodle-doos. Right, the Voron should be able to make it through there. go up to the solar station, hang a left, and just wake my way through the canyon, and then follow that up to there. Holy fuck! That looks like the site there. Yeah, like there's that there, and there's this ring here, and then there's these steps going up to here. It's like some ancient Colosseum from the looks of it. Now, if you give me 2 seconds though, I am going to go to the fucking toilet, and I'll be right back. Hey, oh, right, okay, that's that taken care of. Now, I could even turn around, drive up there, and just go that way. Let's just hope this artifact isn't too big to fit in the back of my toy truck. I have somewhere to sell it now, that's why I picked it up. I have multiple crane trucks as well, so I can leave it with this one. There's one down by the bridge, and the one at the Taj Mahal. Oh, I have missed my turning, didn't I? This bump in the road isn't so bad actually, because it's smoothing it out more than it fucking fucks it up. Yeah, so that's where I'm going through here. Come on, you can make it. There's the road there. And let's follow this to the Taj Mahal. Or whatever it is down here. Well, that truck on top of the Taj Mahal, I can't get with this because it's too high up. I'll need to take a mobile crane out there and get that. Oh, we're going through there. There's a nice lake here, so... Right, we're going to have to go through water a bit. Ah, well, it's not that bad, it's no deep. I've already ascertained where the fucking temple is by looking at the fog and seeing where it's lighter and darker. Ja, says.
Oh, geez. The translator mentioned a lost gorge, but I suppose it was found some time ago. I wonder what happened to the driver. Car's still being here and all. Could you do me a favor and be extremely careful? I'd have to send someone looking for you. And who's got the time for that?
Let's hope that wasn't an artifact, that just rammed. Maybe Indiana Jones here had the fucking thing. Yeah, that'd be it right there. Right, when we're delivering this to Tifo Town. That's not too bad. Seville, be a good boy, would you? Do 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 do. There's my turning. Really? That bush was getting in my way. Up you go.
That translator sounded positively elated when he got that tablet. Said he's been looking for it all his life. Doesn't really take much to make certain types happy, right? Works for us, though. He also said he'd give us the most glowing of recommendations, and mention you in his thesis. I guess you'll be famous soon, as far as I'm concerned. Him not invoking some ancient curse when reading that tablet will be enough.
Sounds like the plot to The Mummy. Oh dear God, that is vowels. Right, I need to get vowels in there. Right, yo. That means getting from Town all the way down to the port to sell this fucking toy. And then getting the vowels up there. Or I could just spawn in another truck that has a crane. I'm gonna hate this. But we do have another truck with a crane, so. And that can carry all 3 valves at once. The only thing it's going to be is getting it there. Without it deciding to fucking randomly fucking bounce on its side from driving over a rock. See, that's how suspension system is supposed to work. It's supposed to absorb the bounce, not amplify it. Yep, there we go. How the hell does it end up like that much into the air? Like the front end didn't move and then the back end's like, nope, I'm flying. Without wings. Because it found its special thing, which is rocks. I mean, it doesn't give a shit for bumpy, for like, not bumpy, for deep mud. Or deep sand. It doesn't give a shit for any of that. It just goes. Its main problem, its biggest enemy is rocks. Like, a single rock hits that back wheel. Like, the back end goes up faster than the fucking pervert stick. Yeah, because it just goes boing right up there without fucking any cause. As soon as it hits something, anything. Give it the slightest excuse and it'll just bounce. I think this will be the last thing I do today anyway, is this. Because I don't think I've got time to do anything else. I take my dog out for his walkies and I get him back, and then he'll hate this, but he's going to have his baffies. But we're almost there. We're almost completed this map. You see, the other one struggles to get two in its back. This thing's getting two in easily and has enough room for three and maybe a fourth. Okay, it's stuck easy, isn't it? Carry all three up at once. It's a not bad truck, it's just the suspension system is completely fucking whack, and just as soon as you do anything like hit a rock, it just decides on its own that flying through the air is its best fucking thing to do. Okay, we'll go around a long way. That one's not secure. Oh well. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, it looks like we're going to build the entire tower for this circular solar tower. 5 steel beams and bring that object over to there. Okay. And then bring that truck over to there. Okay. Well, off camera I can bring that truck back down, sell off the toy truck, So if other toy trucks are found, and do all that jazz, and no, it's like 31 grand still to be earned. Oh god. I can look at the shop as well, see what vehicles I can buy. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't see any toy trucks down there. So I know at least 3 locations of toy trucks. Like, I'll drive that down there off camera probably to make it quicker. I won't park it in a zone, I'll just like park it here or something. Bring that transformer over there and bring 5 steel beams over here. Well, I think the big truck here could handle that. That could probably handle moving that over there. If not, it can handle at least picking it up, and that the crane here can handle putting it into place. After that, hopefully there's not much more to do. We'll have a look. We'll have a look at the hub and see how much more we've got to do on this. So we're 90% way through Sand Swept. 4 more objectives to do. We've got 2 already up, so there's 2 more objectives after we do this. Not bad. You can see we've got a whole map unlocked now. There's nothing there on the map that I haven't seen before. Yeah, I'm basically just going to the shop and then just look along. What's the first thing I haven't got, sort of thing, and whether I can afford or not. Like, yay, these 2. I've got all the Cronin works now. And then the Cargo Scout, and that will be next up. And then this Scout, oh yeah, you can get it. And Scout with the trailer, oh yeah. I've already got a heavy mobile crane, we can't buy that just yet, so the dumpy trucks will be next. So that's what, 88 grand. 91, 111 grand, 146 grand, 167 grand. Then there's this one, which is 65, so 232 grand, 262, 327 grand, 377 grand. There's this 98 on top of that, and this. So there's still like 500,000. There's still 500,000 to buy. Nah, that's not too bad. Like, I can easily make that money up. From all the resources and all of that. Yeah, just sell them all. But whatever.